So a business pitch must have, what are the basic elements of a business pitch? The first thing a business pitch must have is the hook. The hook is the statement or that question that immediately catches the interest of the recipients. The hook is what hooks the person that you're talking to, basically. It's the attention grabber. So the very first thing that you say to the person must have the capacity to catch the person's attention. So whatever it is that you're going to say needs to be thought about at first. And that's why the last time we were talking, I said that before you go out, you must plan what you're going to say. One of the things you do is that you go through every possible question that can arise based on the product that you're going to sell. And then you give answers to every single one of them, so that when those questions come up, you're not surprised, and then you can answer them. Then your business pitch must have passion. Passion. The difference between most salespeople, the one that is doing well and the one that's not doing so well, is passion. You must have passion. And passion cuts across. As an entrepreneur, for instance, passion is one of the things that drives what you do. The passion for what you do. When setting up a business, usually we say start from something that you're passionate about. That way, because you're already passionate about it, it's a bit easier for you to run with it, coupled with several other things. So if you're not excited about your business, no one else will be either. So if you're not excited about what you're selling, the person you're trying to sell to will see that you're not even confident about what you're talking about, and the person will not buy from you. Short and simple. Be short. A business pitch is short, like I said at the beginning. It's straight to the point, it is concise and simple. Assume that you have less than a minute, and sometimes only time for a few sentences. So in putting together your pitch, assume that you don't have a whole lot of time. Someone asked me once that if I stepped into an elevator and I saw Tony Lumen, what would I say to him? And I want to present an idea or a business idea to him. What would I say? And then I said, well, if I step into an elevator and I see Tony Lumen, the first thing I would say would be to first come up with something that I know he's passionate about, and that's the bottom line. And I tell him that I have a product that can solve your financial issues, whatever the financial issues may be. I'm sure that once I say that, most likely it catches attention. And then the next thing I'll say is, can I have your business card so that I can give you a call to set up a proper meeting where I can give you the details of my product. That's exactly what I would say to him. So that's short, that's straight to the point. Then request, like I said, just like I said, ask for an opportunity to make a proper presentation. Ask the recipient for permission to call or a referral to others or feedback. Exactly as I said. In making the pitch, at the end of the pitch, you must ask for an opportunity to call later or to set up an appointment to do a proper presentation. So every business pitch must have these elements. Hook, attention grabber, something that will catch the person's attention. And that's why it's also important that you have also researched your potential clients. I was also talking to someone once and I said, what would be the very first thing to catch a working mother's attention? She's a working mother, she goes to work and she has children and she has a child. So whatever it is that you want to sell to her, must be something that would help her to save time, so that she can have more time for herself. She's working, she has children. Obviously she'll be very, very busy. Time will be a big issue for her. So if I want to pitch a business idea, there's something that will solve that problem of time. Something that would identify the needs of our children. Something that would help to take care of our children. Something that probably helps to clean our home. Something that will provide food easily for her. So anything I say will be something that addresses any of those things, and I'm sure immediately it will catch her attention. For instance, I can pitch a business idea to a working mother about a place where she can get soup, ready-made soup, at an affordable rate. Hygienic, ready-made food at an affordable rate. Once I use those words, she would want to find out more. Once I tell her, I said, hey, I know you're very busy, you have children and you go to work. How about I tell you about a place where you can get hygienic, affordable, ready-made soups, hot and sizzling. Once I tell her those things, she'll want to find out more. I'm so sure about it. Because when you research working mothers, 99% of them struggle with hygiene, taking care of the home, taking care of the children, getting ready on time for work, work schedules, all those things. 99%. So it's a fact. So I already know that once I pitch that, done deal. She wants to know more. So I just inject all these other things to it. I put a lot of passion into what I'm saying. I make my presentation brief, straight to the point, just like I did. And then because it's a pitch, and I know that she's probably on her way somewhere, and I say, okay, how about I get your card? I call you later, and then we can discuss the details. Probably fix a meeting where I can give you more details on these things. So the elements of the pitch, like